We should take her out with us sometime.
We need her. Yeah.
I would love it.
Yes.
You love Tallulah.
Go. Yeah.
Everybody loves Tallulah.
Yeah.
You're so hot.
What?
She's like, who, me?
This outfit.
Say it again.
You're
I'm kidding.
so, Bathilda,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts?
What color are your eyes? Blue?
Blue, but they're like gray, like a weird.
Be careful, because you might get glamored by this one. Everybody wants her.
Really?
Yeah, everybody wants her.
I get it.
That is not true.
No, it's
Bathilda,
true.
I want to go out with you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, well, welcome to the show today. We have my favorite Gaysian in the Los Angeles area, a legend in and around every Lesbian space. Welcome, Bathilda. I'm so excited you're here. Do you want to introduce yourself?
This is myself, 4th grade. It's a very classic, iconic photo. Me in 4th grade and me 4 decades later.
Perch her on up there, Bathilda.
I love to be perched.
Looking at your photograph here, you made a strong come up. You made a strong come up into the world of attractiveness from...
What are you trying to say?
Doug, you're cute, but like it went from like, hey, cute to like supermodel lesbian. How is that for you? Do you look in the mirror every single day and just like bang clam, thanking the good Lord of what sweet fruits they have given you?
You know, honestly, sometimes I'm like, damn, you look extra good today. you gotta hype yourself up, you know? You gotta be your own #1 fan.
And let me just say, I used to be a severe unattractive in my youth.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true. It was severe.
Actually?
Actually.
I don't believe you.
No.
You're hot. I just don't buy it.
It's so true. But that's why I have a personality.
Same. Okay, I totally get that.
You know, like you see these attractives that have never been in what I'd like to call the dark ages, right? And when you've never been in the dark ages, you're flat.
I'm still flat.
No.
I don't need tits though, so it's okay. Can we say that? Yeah.
But you've gone biblical with attractives that have been attractive their whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, how was that experience for you?
It was fun. You know, it's a good time. It's always a good time though. 5 out of 5 Yelp review, at least on my end. I don't know about their end, but I can always guarantee a good time from my side. I'm like, I knew you were kind of gay. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
Because you turn some of them. You're like the straight girl whisperer.
I think that I used to party in Hollywood a lot, and so they always knew I like girls. And I would say, you know, if you want to have a good time, come find me. The guys weren't always so pleased because they would hit on me.
You're Mr. Steal Your Bitch.
I thought you were going to say, yeah, because I steal the girls.
Yeah, so instead of, you know, the guys, I reject the guys and then take the girls.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
Are you an athlete?
Growing up, I was, you know, orchestra, violin type of gal, as you can see. I was in 3 orchestras, very busy.
Whoa.
Do you ride bikes?
I'm
I'm trying to figure out how you're
sorry.
so tan.
because I'm Asian and I lay out in
but-
the sun sometimes. I'm
right.
by the beach. I'm just naturally...
She goes outside every once in a while. She leaves her house.
I'm naturally like 2 shades darker than you by default.
Joel, she's not white.
But she's tanner than you. You're Mexican and she's got way more of a...
Oh, no.
Not all Mexicans present brown. We've
talked about this, Joel.
I get it. You're more of a Spanish Mexican.
Yes, because the Mexicans were conquered and pillaged by the Spanish.
This is news to me. I'm learning every day.
History lesson. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm Taiwanese Malaysian, so by default, my people
You're
are
a
just
little
brother.
darker, yeah.
Yeah. Versus like Japanese and Koreans, and they think it's like nicer to be pale and white.
Yes.
And I'm like, no.
Oh, can we talk about Asian beef?
Which kind?
Bulgogi.
Kobe?
Oh my God.
Joel, I think we might have not said the right thing.
Wagyu?
No, but like let's talk about, does your family
God.
being Taiwanese have beef with any specific other like Asian?
Yeah, my mom is not a fan of Chinese people and Koreans.
Oh, that kind of beef?
Yeah, that kind of beef.
Yeah, we were off. Joel and I we were going like a meat route. We thought meat.
And I loved every second of it.
Oh my God, that was great.
So do you want to tell everybody how we met? I feel like they should know.
Okay, sure. My version of it, I guess.
Yeah, there's two versions.
Oh, great. I'll pick which one I like best.
So we had a mutual friend that Tippy went to high school with,
His name is Dory Ben-Ami.
and I partied with him in Hollywood. I was a little like LA socialite back then, and
She still is.
So lesbian?
he was like, "Oh, I have a really good friend. I think you guys would vibe." And I was like, "Okay, cool." It was even before I moved back, I think, because I was in Wisconsin for 5 years.
It was like 2012.
No, I was.
When
No.
did you move back?
I moved back in 2015.
So it was 2015.
2012, 2015.
So regardless, I ran into her at Chapel.
I know where it is.
Which is a known lesbian hotspot.
So we're at Chapel.
Okay.
And I was at the bar. She comes up to me. She's like, "Hey," introduces herself and was like, "Oh yeah, Dory said we should be friends, blah, blah, blah." It did not register a single bell inside of my brain. I was just like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then like, I was just like waiting for a drink. So I was just like, "Oh, okay." And then like, she went on her way. And I was probably not like, "Oh my God, hey," like, because I literally had no idea who she was.
Yeah.
And I just like blanked. And I know that I probably came off like a fucking dick. And that was like our first experience. And then fast forward to, I think like one of the first parties when COVID lightened up, she was with Liza,
Lesbian Wrangler.
Yes.
Lesbian Wrangler. And we were all like met up in the same group. And she introduced, I was like, "Oh, hey." And then, so for some reason, it clicked that time. It was like a very slow response for me.
I
And then we've been just like enmeshed ever since.
No, it's true. I've lived inside of Bathilda ever since.
What's your version?
You want my version? Okay. So I was coming back to Los Angeles and my friend was like, "You don't understand. There's this lesbian. She is the lesbian. If you want to hang out with people, you have to go and hang out with her." And I was like, "Okay, whatever."
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. And so I see her and I was like, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go say hi because this guy has been promoting this girl for years.
I had no
this
idea.
is the girl." So I go up to her and I was like, and I don't do this. And I don't even know why I felt the calling, but I was like, "Hey man, I was told by Dory that I should meet you." And she literally looks at me and goes, "Oh, hey." Like a bitch.
Oh.
Super bitch vibe.
So the stories are lining up.
Here's the thing that you have to know about Bathilda. If she doesn't know you, she can't be bothered. Like, she's having a good time. Like, she's in her own element,
She's vibing.
which respect.
I feel honored to be sitting here and meeting you then.
No, I think that I probably thought that was a line and you're like hitting on me or something. And I get really awkward, which I can talk about later because I'm like, how do I politely like turn people down?
It's true because everybody wants to have sex with her. No, it's true. And that's just what it was. So I was like, whatever, bitch. And so then
Fair. Yeah.
and so I was like, I'm not fucking with that shit. Left. And, it must have been like years later, I was with the Lesbian Wrangler. And because I was like, vouched for, then she was like, "Fine, I will talk to you." Because it was like, no, it was like, "Fine, I will talk to you." But once she had a conversation with me, she saw that I was the sauce that she wanted to lick.
I see.
Yeah. And then we became fast friends, intertwined.
I see.
And we
Yeah.
go out everywhere because
Yeah, we're
obviously,
meshed.
do you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're meant to be.
Oh my gosh, how cool. Okay, so the stories line up.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
I'm so
I'll
sorry.
No,
respect.
you have to be choosy. You have to
And
be
one
choosy.
thing you have to know about Bathilda, if you're friends with her, and I just want the whole world to know about this, is that if you're out with her, even at a party, it doesn't matter. If 1:45 strikes and we're still out, the girl needs French fries, specifically from McDonald's or something from Taco Bell. And it will be delivered to the club
Oh my God, I love
via
it.
Postmates. And she will not just order for herself. She will order extra and she will order for about 8 to 10 people.
True.
I love that.
The next time after I was vouched for and officially met her, it was at a baby gay party. It was a bunch of baby gays. We were wasted.
Oh, that's when we got called elders.
Oh my God. Ow.
We did get caught. No, I don't care because you should have
Elder?
seen the youth in these baby gays' eyes. It was like, I don't even want to be here. You're lucky I'm here.
Okay, different vibe.
So she delivered French fries to that location, and I was more interested in eating the fries than socializing.
It was like a baby house party. It was
baby
really
house.
weird, like middle school house party.
Baby
it was
house.
so bizarre.
How did you guys end up there?
I think it was Bathilda.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
Bathilda hangs out with a younger crowd sometimes.
You have to. They're fun.
I definitely draw in the younger demographic.
Do they know how old you are?
I have to tell them now because I'm like, you gotta be at least 29 to ride. You know what I mean? Like, you got these like 22, 23, 24. I'm like, no, God.
How do you think they think you are?
20s.
Yeah, for sure.
Like this girl this weekend, she came up, hit on me, and I was like, I have to ask. I was like, how old are you? She's like 23. What about you? I was like, leaves chat. She's like, oh my God, you look like you're in your 20s.
You guys both have very supple skin.
We are ethnic, and I just want you to know that when you are ethnic,
You have supple skin.
And your skin looks great too. What do you mean?
That's so nice. You're very far away.
for a white, your skin is incredible.
Thank you.
A lot of collagen and just,
Need more, but thank you. Are you dating anyone seriously right now?
no.
Okay.
I've been,
Hunting.
I've only recently been hunting, or window shopping as I like to call it.
Window shopping. Yeah.
Yeah, window shopping is less like aggressive.
I'm more aggressive.
Hunting, maybe like during the summer since Pride, I guess. But I was like, not open to any of that. It's just too much work.
Were you taking a break from...
Doing a sabbatical, yeah.
You were doing a sabbatical.
Yep.
And why were you doing a sabbatical?
Because I just didn't want to deal with
Problems?
dance problems. You know this, the drama. Like we both
Shitty attitude.
Shitty attitude, having to babysit someone all the dang time.
It's tough out there in these streets.
Yeah, and especially if you're younger, like me, that tend to, and you're just like, fuck. And then when you change your dating range on Hinge to like older, or just like something that's more comparable, for my age.
Yeah.
And it's just like tumbleweeds, or they just don't age well. So it looks weird if I go out with them. It looks like I'm, dating like my aunt.
Like, I find that people our age, right, don't look like us.
No.
No.
They look like my grandma. And that's weird because you don't want to fuck your grandma.
No.
We would hope somebody wouldn't want to do that.
You hope. Some people do.
To each their own, Sarah Paulson.
Yeah, to each their own. So do you have kind of like a target market that you're reaching for right now?
I think, like I said earlier,
28.
At least 29, 28 to ride this
Okay.
ride, the whole Saturn return situation. If anybody knows about that, if you know, you know. Got to make sure you got your head on gay and just have your shit together.
Full gay? Are you looking for full gay? Or will you go bisexuale?
Bisexuale.
Bisexuality is fine. I think my ex was pansexual, apparently.
Right, pansex.
A panty.
Panty.
I think it's really vibes too. But also because I enjoy going out and like having fun and stuff. A lot of, elders
Yeah.
don't really go out very often. They like to just,
They don't. They're really just indoors.
Yeah.
Kind of gardening type gays.
gardening and just, I don't know, filing paperwork or something. I don't know. I'm very active. I do like a lot of things. I go to festivals a lot. And I'm not like a raver. I'm just like go to like, shows where I can dance and because I need to get my energy out.
You like house music.
I do.
I've learned.
I love house music.
Yeah, I'm a slut for Fred again.
Did you go to Fred again?
No, that was so chaotic. Absolutely not. Thank God I didn't because my ex was there. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, let's not have that.
So what are your thoughts on exes? Do you go back to them? Do you mate with them again after you've broken up?
I have had that before.
Yeah, so you've gone back.
But it's usually like right after it ends, right?
Right.
Within like the first month.
Yeah, like the breaking up.
And is it because I still love you or because I can't get over that pussy?
Ooh, that's kind of tough. It's a case by case basis, but I
Right.
think there's obviously a certain emotional attachment. And like to start over with new pussy is kind of hard because you gotta like vet it and all this other stuff. So usually it's that connection, right? But I'm also of the belief that once that karmic connection is done, it's done.
So you're not friends with any of your exes?
I'm actually friends with a few select exes because I think that they are overall good human. Otherwise, I don't fuck with you. Like, out of sight, out of mind. I literally don't care.
Okay, so if you've done horrific lesbian atrocities, you cannot return to Bathilda's box ever again.
So act accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like act right. Don't be a bitch.
Honestly, even with friends, like if you don't act right,
Yeah.
if you're, shitty to me or my friends, bye.
No, that's one thing actually I think is a great quality about you is you're very definitive in your lines.
Yeah.
Right? You draw hard lines.
Yeah, maybe I think you might even think it's too harsh because you said, "Oh, would I say hi to my ex if I saw her out?" I'm like, "No."
I like that.
Do you spit on them?
No, that's a waste
That's too far.
I'd rather
Just testing the waters. Just
That's
testing.
too far.
Testing, yeah,
That's
the
too far.
boundaries.
So
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
That
no.
joke.
We like hypotheticals is what's going on.
Oh, that's like wasting spit. That's just no.
You don't waste your saliva.
Nope.
Nope. So in a relationship,
Yeah.
you use toys. I'm assuming.
I love toys, yeah.
You love toys.
Yeah.
Okay. So who pays for the toy?
Oh God. Well, I already have a lot of toys in stock,
Okay.
but if someone that I'm with wanted to get new toys, I think it could be either or. I think usually I fund the toys because I want to keep it.
Yeah.
If you want your toys, you can keep it at your place because I'm not about to lug my fucking double-sided dildo back and forth between yours and my place. You know what I mean?
So is this a rule? You pay, you own.
Yeah. Like if I'm investing in this new toy that I want to fuck you with, yeah, it's gonna be mine.
Is it who wears the strap pays for the strap?
I mean, I wear the strap, so I guess that's true. Yeah.
Well, because there's this thing in lesbian culture, because lesbians are very finicky,
Selective.
you could say. And so some of them I have found, they come to you and they're like, you're not going to use a strap that you've used
On other
somebody
women?
else.
Yeah.
On me. Sterilization doesn't count.
Yeah.
Or, you can't clean it. It's wild.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, also we're both very clean people, but I get it. And I mean, it's like, how badly do you want the pussy? Fine, I'll invest another $200 in a new double-sided dildo. Sure.
It's expensive toolery, though, I have to tell
Wow.
you. It is a true investment.
It
This
is.
isn't just...
I'm keeping it.
Who keeps it in a divorce? I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's say you are with somebody.
Yeah.
They pay. You still keep it?
Yeah, I'm taking it. But that's me. I will take it.
So I've had individuals that have tried to rob me of tools that I have paid for.
That's so weird.
And I have had to be like, they're mine.
Have you gotten a tug of war?
And they're like, I don't
tug of
want you
war?
to use it on anyone else. And I go, that's not your decision. And I want you to know
Your mom stole it.
that she stole a whip, to be clear. That was not a toy, that was a whip. But it was returned.
Did it just appear back?
So you want the story?
She threw a fit and it showed up like 5 seconds later
Yeah, so here's the story. I was mating with a woman
with a whip.
and using a whip,
The whip, Jules.
and I put it on my bedside table. At the time, I was staying with my mother, and the whip was all of a sudden gone. I had left the house. I came back. Whip was not on bedside table. And so I brought these 2 Latino women into the kitchen for a family meeting. And I said to my mother and her assistant, Blanca, I said, listen, there's a whip missing from my bedside table. And if it is not returned, in 2 hours, I'm going to be leaving for dinner. And if it's not returned, I'm going to tell everybody in a group chat, family, that you guys are using whips. And it's some weird shit going on here. And I shit you not, I left for dinner. I came back. The whip was on the table. I don't know which one of them had it, but it was returned.
That is too good.
That's so wild.
Yeah. Going back to the strap, do you throw it away? Let's say you have an emotional connection with somebody and you only use the strap on one person and you had this torrid love affair and they broke your heart. Are you like so emotionally invested that you're like, this strap has given me bad juju? Because I know you're into these spiritual realms.
Are you?
I'm very spiritual, yeah. In terms of like, I guess like the lesbians would call it being witchy.
We call it witch as fuck.
Witch as fuck, or like I'm really into quantum
AF.
theory. So anything that has to do with like energy, magnetic fields, astrology, cosmos, I'm really into that. Because everything's connected. It's all math.
Are you burning the dildo?
No, because that's terrible for the environment.
Okay, fair.
But no, I don't think I've ever had that But I do have sort of quite, I don't know how many you have. I think I have like just talking about like straps, double-sided, I put those in the same category. I probably have like 4.
I have 12.
Jesus.
How much are these?
It varies, but they're probably like $100 to $200 each.
Yeah.
Oh
they're
my
like
God.
average probably 150. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're pro-les, right? Let's talk pro-les. And if you know your brands and things like that, you're going to be spending above $100. If you're not spending $100, you're probably under 25 and you don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
No offense to you baby gays.
I've never seen anything that's under $100 that was like remotely attractive or fun or just.
It's the texture.
Yeah, like not to get onto like strap products, but I don't like the ones where you're like, let me strap myself in. I like to double.
Yeah, everybody has their own likes.
Yeah.
I want to get back to astrology. You're into astrology.
yeah.
This is something that the lesbians really, really love. And in fact, when I enter a woman, she goes, what is their sign?
Big 3, not just the sun.
I know.
Okay, you know your big 3?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your big 3?
Aquarius, Libra, and Capricorn.
Is that compatible with you,
okay.
Bathilda?
Yeah, so Aquarius sun is great because we're both air signs. And I can see that because you're very like ethereal. Because Aquariuses are usually very sort of out of the box thinking. They're very more about societal benefits and like they love like aliens and all that shit.
I love aliens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the whole blue thing.
In my mind, you and Bathilda are already dating.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think it's so important and I hate having to ask it within like the first, whatever of meeting someone.
Do you?
It depends if it's in person or, on a dating app or something. I try to leave it for in person.
So you go date, and then when the date goes successful, then you ask for the chart.
I wouldn't even say if it's successful. It just depends.
You're like, I don't care. I'll fuck him anyway.
Yeah, no, I think that I usually ask if something about them makes me want to ask. There's a behavior or element certain to it.
So what do you do when you have like an amazing date? You found what seems to be the love of your life. You
Okay.
ask them for their chart. You connect the charts of the
Yeah.
lesbianism.
Okay.
And then you find out, in fact, that your charts are not destined for mateship. Do you still continue to date them?
Usually,
Don't lie.
I don't lie, but usually if our charts are not compatible,
Yeah.
it usually shows.
Okay.
Like I went on a date with someone and I saw their chart and I was like, ooh, before our date. And then we went out on the day and I was like, ooh.
So you still went out on the date when you saw that the chart wasn't good
I was
because you were
know
like,
what?
she's hot.
Yeah,
You'll
I was like,
try,
she's
you'll
cute.
try.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you will.
I tried,
Okay.
I'm trying not to say no before seeing them in person because my friends keep telling me, give them a chance. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And usually I'm right. I have not been wrong, okay? But the problem is, even if you guys are compatible chart-wise, they may not be just like emotionally mature there.
They're 25.
Yeah, exactly. Their chart has not fully matured.
Tippy, what are the rest of yours again?
So I'm Virgo, Libra, Virgo.
So a tip out there, if you have whatever your rising is, you want to find someone that is on the opposite 6 months. That usually means you guys are a good match. Or if you know your sun sign, find someone that has the same sign but in their moon.
I just want to be very clear. If you find what we call a loca,
Yeah.
then you want to stay away, even if the chart is good.
Yeah. Even
Yes.
if you go to therapy, people love going to therapy, right?
No, but you have to be
Do
somewhat
the
healed.
work outside
Yes.
of therapy, okay?
Give them a PSA, Bathilda.
Take the work with you. Actually do the work, not just like sign in for that session for 1 hour a week. That is not doing the work.
So
man.
you're saying that you have met some lesbians that claim to have done the work, but the work has not been done.
I think that I've encountered people that say they go to therapy, but
Yeah.
it ain't showing up in real life.
Or it's like a silly excuse. Like, well, I go to therapy. Everything my therapist thinks I'm right. Yeah.
Retweet.
So what are your thoughts with hooking up on the first date?
I mean, if it happens, it happens. It's happened to me
So you
before
have
in
done
London.
it.
Yeah.
You're a one-night stand kind of.
I'm not. I am open to one night stands. Nothing is off the table except my exes.
Except exes. Yeah.
Yeah. No exes. 2024. But just
When was your last one-night stand? Yesterday.
London.
I thought you said London, and then I thought I was being crazy, and then I made it up.
When did you go to London?
In April.
Okay. Just a few months ago.
Yeah. And, just, you don't go into expecting it and just sort of happens. A little tequila, a little dancing.
So you're at a bar, you're lit on tequila, you see an attractive, you hunt them down.
No, it was actually a date.
Oh, okay, you went on a date.
Yeah,
London.
yeah. So Hinge lets you move your locations, for those who don't know. So I was trying to set
Pro
up my
tip.
roster before I got to London.
I've seen people do that and I've heard success stories.
It's great. It's fun.
God, this is genius.
Yeah. So you're not wasting time. I'm not going to sit there all day talking to people.
How many
all night.
dates did you have lined up? 74.
No. I actually was busy every single day I was there, but I literally had
made
only,
time.
Pound Town. Take them to Pound Town.
I only
was
had
busy.
time for one actual day because it was a lot of investing. I actually had a few initially lined up, and I was like, this is like way too much work.
Okay.
I'd much rather just like hang out with my friends and go out and meet new people. Otherwise, I'm tied down.
I know people that do that professionally to move cities.
Oh, really?
Can't say names.
Right, of course not.
However, I do have friends that put their location to different cities, and that's how they get a man and like move like straight up. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm going to
What?
Boston.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Pro level moves.
Yeah.
That is.
Pro level.
I'm not moving for a girl again. I mean,
Where did you live?
I'm from here. I grew up in Palos Verdes.
Okay.
And I partied in LA and blah, blah, blah. I moved to Wisconsin for a girl.
I heard you say Wisconsin.
We have a lot
earlier.
of fans in Wisconsin, by the way. Shout
we?
out Wisconsin.
Woo! Go Milwaukee and Tosa.
Shout out to Cheese.
Tippy, you have to say your theory about dropping the cheese.
Yeah, so I was saying if you want to get a Wisconsin girl because they're so into cheese,
Oh,
you
God,
just
they are.
you just dribble cheese on a
Yeah.
little trail, and
Yeah.
they'll follow you to wherever you
They
are.
literally, it's crazy.
Pro tip.
Those Wisconsin girls, they
Yeah.
funnel cheese like it's their job.
They have cheese tours, the cheese curds that make your teeth squeaky. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
go.
And shout out to all you lactose girls out in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Yeah. We love you.
Yeah, we do have some Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Really? Oh my God, I love
Friends.
it. Yeah.
We do.
They have a great pride out there, to be honest.
Yeah, say hi to our Wisconsin fans.
Hi, Wisconsin fans.
They'll be excited because they were just talking about cheese and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
they
Oh,
were.
really?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
excited that you were
Oh
coming
my God.
on.
Yeah. I hope Walker's Pine is still open. It's
Okay.
the only lesbian bar in a large range vicinity.
So how did you end up there? I interrupted
I
you.
moved for a girl because I'm a Pisces rising.
Okay.
It's a whole lore.
Lesbians move for pussy.
We literally met probably like 3 or 4 times over the summer. And then I was like, look, either you're going to move or I'm going to move. She couldn't move because she was in school. So I was like, all right, I've never lived anywhere else. I guess I'm packing up my bags.
Was it 3 months in, Bathilda?
No, it was like 6 months. Because we saw each other like 4 times before I actually made the move. End of April.
Only 4 times. You saw each other 4 times.
Yeah.
So you had only 4 mate sessions.
Yeah.
Before you were like, you know what? You're it for me.
You would have been my dream at another time. Like, I would have been like, great, where are we moving?
Super Les.
Yeah,
Banged her out and then got on a plane.
I get it.
But I was also getting in trouble here. So,
What kind of trouble, Bathilda?
I was just getting in trouble partying too much.
Okay.
I may or may not have been like Orange is the New Black for a month and a half.
Okay.
You went to the pen?
Yeah.
Sick.
I like it.
She loves felons, by the way.
This just gets worse and worse. This is bad for me.
She's in love. She's in love.
LA County and Orange County, yeah.
Tippy, what are we going to do?
You're in love. I get it. Like, it's like we have a fucking hot felon here for you.
know.
It's crazy. You're like so her type. It's crazy. So did you have a jail girlfriend?
That's funny you asked. I actually had a girl that I was supposed to meet in Miami, and we wrote to each other while I was in there.
Did she send you money? I know she did.
No, I had friends who sent me money for my commissary, but I don't think she knew how.
That's not your fault.
How old were you at the time?
30, 29.
No. I
28.
was like 23, 24.
I was just screaming numbers.
Yeah, let's just say
to
like
be real.
25, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's 25,
Yeah.
in the pen, saucing these hoes.
Getting
Yeah.
letters from
Yeah,
the lady.
getting letters
Yeah.
from attractives on the outside.
Why didn't you go?
I did end up going when I got out.
You did, okay.
Yeah, I did. I ended up flying out there, but then me and her didn't work out, so I met this other girl while I was out there. It was
Okay.
great.
You still had the stench of jail on
You
you.
know- Probably, maybe.
And they
I
were
don't
like,
know.
come to me, baby. Come.
People like it.
You do.
Oh, God.
A
this is-
lesbian felon, hot no less.
Hopefully my mom didn't see this. She does not know I was gone for a month and a half.
Lips are sealed.
Oh, man.
Was this before your Wisconsin love affair?
This was before, and this was right after, the show.
Right, the show. Let's talk about the show. So you were on a reality show.
Before reality shows were a thing.
Big Brother?
No, it was 2008 to 2009.
The name of the show was what, Bathilda?
It was called Gimme Sugar.
Gimme Sugar.
It was a lesbian reality show focused on 5 friends in West Hollywood. It was before the real L Word.
The OG.
Yeah, it was OG. It was on the Logo Network, for those who know.
Which is a gay network that came out.
That came out but didn't have enough funding. So I don't know if this is still a thing, but that's where RuPaul's Drag Race started.
Oh my God.
I think we were before RuPaul's show.
Do you still talk to the other friends out there?
I still talk to one of them. One of them disappeared. 2 of them disappeared. One's a chef.
Anyways, did you bang any of them on the show?
Yeah.
Let's talk about real details.
No, it was none of my co-stars. I apparently was a little messy on the show. So like,
Oh.
yeah, I was the sloppy one on the show. Let's just be real here.
I respect that.
You see, my underwear in the first episode. I was making out with some girl in the bar. They were trying to make it like the real L Word. They wanted to film me hooking up with a girl, but I said no. You didn't pay me enough for that. Heck no.
Right, you need more money.
No, yeah. To see the goods, no.
How cool. So lesbian.
I walked so Jenna could run.
It's the lesbian Jenna.
Yeah,
So lesbian Jenna.
shout out.
So how many girls did you wrangle off of your stardom from this show?
I think even before that, I stopped keeping track. I don't know if you keep track. I stopped keeping track. It's very difficult.
It's not a good idea to keep track.
No, because most of my wrangles were like straight or bi-curious girls.
Yeah, you do like the straight and bi-curious. They do love you.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it because I ride such a fine line between being like masc and femme. And so I'm kind of like leaning more towards masc, but I'm not like, short hair masc.
Correct. You are a soft landing for the hetero that is questioning themselves.
Yeah, starter pack.
Starter pack.
But I also like to finish.
And you don't mind that. You don't mind being there first.
No, because I think that I've honestly, if I look back, I've paved the way for a lot of girls I end up hooking up with, and they've end up coming out.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Bathilda has touched you. You've been touched by an angel.
Or the devil, I don't know. I'm a Gemini. There's both.
Okay, so do you want to talk about the evening where we went to an amazing comedy show?
Oh,
We went to go see a comedian, Jiaojing Summers,
Shout out.
shout out, and we didn't know this, was filming that evening. And when she was filming, she then released a clip of Bathilda and myself,
Yeah.
but really focused on Bathilda. And the clip has gone viral. I mean, millions of people have watched this clip.
I got recognized when I was in London.
Oh my God.
Off of the clip. And granted, to give some context, in that clip, I think she first noticed me because we were kind of sitting in the front, and
Hell
I didn't
yeah.
know that you get called out like that because we didn't know we were getting filmed.
We didn't.
And I was wearing a hat that said like Wet Dreams American
Surf
Surf
Club?
Club or something. Yeah, something
Yeah.
that said Wet Dreams. And then somehow that led to the segue of us having convo. And so we had this like 5-minute conversation back and forth, and she thought me and Tippy were together. I was like, no, we're just friends. We're like lesbians. She's like, oh, wet Asian pussy. It was a whole thing.
They thought that we were mating, but we would never work out.
The signs don't match.
Astrology.
So what's crazy is that somebody recognized me because I was wearing a hat.
Yeah.
So this random girl in London at a club, I'm like dancing, like it's dark, and she comes up to me, she's like, excuse me, she's like, are you the girl that was in that Asian comedians clip about lesbians and Asian pussy? And I was like, I looked at her, I was like, yeah. She's like, okay, I'm sorry to bother you, I just want to say hi.
Famous. So lesbian.
So lesbian. I mean, sweet treats of the internet.
I do love sweet treats of the internet and of all kinds.
And we hope that releasing this episode gets you bountiful amounts of sweet, sweet P-Town for the rest of your life. Not that you need any more. However, it's always welcome.
Yeah, my door's open.
That's right. Because you're single.
I am single, yeah.
Yeah. Another thing that a viewer actually wanted to know, we had a TikTok live before this.
Okay.
And forgive me, viewer, because I forgot who it was specifically. Do you remember? But you know who you are.
Krista.
No, it wasn't Krista. But shout out to Krista.
Is that the number one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
what's
want to
up,
give
Chris?
what's
up, Krista?
We love you, Krista.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, and B, and all of you guys who join all of our lives, we just want to say just a brief thank you.
Thank you guys.
So one of our viewers wanted to know, do you allow dogs in the bed while you're mating?
No.
Hard no?
Hard no. I don't actually let
Good.
my dog in my bed, period.
Period.
She's a half husky, so that fur gets in places that I didn't realize it could.
I have bad dog. I've realized just now.
It's just, it's to set boundaries. My dog has terrible separation anxiety. So she is like drooling if I leave. She's on Prozac. And so I have to set those boundaries. And I've only recently even let her in my room because being on Prozac, she's a lot calmer.
I once was mating with a girl who was dog sitting at the time. And we were just going at it. The bed happened to be really high. I was like in a L shape, so my feet are whatever, and I'm, doing my thing, and I feel a gentle lick on my calf.
Yeah, God, no.
And as I'm going, I was like, the dog has licked my calf. We need to remove it from the area.
Yeah.
And, at that point, it's a code red for me.
Yeah.
It's a code red. I don't want it to be involved. Let's remove the animal.
Yeah.
And so we had to remove said hound and then just banish it into the exterior room.
Yeah.
Because I can't do it. It's not my thing.
No.
But I don't know what type of animals these people are raising, where they want to be a part of the activities.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely been with girls where their dog was in the room or like on the corner of the bed.
Get him out.
They're just like awkwardly staring. I'm like,
They're cucking. It's like cucking doggies. Just get out.
God, it's so uncomfortable.
Here's a question that just popped in my mind.
Yeah.
If you met the love of your life,
Okay.
you get married to her, she's a white,
Okay.
and you're looking for a sperm donor, are you looking to inseminate her with Asian blood? Do you want something that looks like you to go inside of her?
I think that I could be open to having like a mixed baby, not necessarily Asian, but I feel like having a little Asian sprinkled in there is good because, no offense, we're elite.
It's true.
We're smart, we're hairless, we have beautiful
Dolphins.
hair.
Baby dolphins.
Baby dolphins, skin is immaculate.
I touch her skin and I'm like, I want it.
Yeah, I literally have dolphin
too.
skin. Never shaved my legs before in my life, and they literally
Really?
feel 6 Yeah,
Ever.
ever. They're so smooth.
They are. I've been looking at them the whole time.
Yeah,
Oh, Joel.
I don't have a single pore. Yeah,
Wow. Sprinkle a little Asian in that baby.
yeah. Why not? There's enough white people. We need more like mix. We gotta switch things up.
For
you know?
sure.
I agree.
So maybe like put a little Asian Latino in that ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that way they have a little piece of me too.
Yeah, they're always
Yeah.
and forever, baby.
Perfect.
Perfect. Is there anything you want to say to your people before we go?
I guess I'm single and ready to mingle.
That's right. Tell the people that you want them to reach out to you. We're putting your Instagram so they can definitely find you.
Find me, but don't be weird.
No, be weird, dude.
Be weird, but not in like a stalky way. You know what I mean?
No, that's,
No. We handle those. We
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
let-
yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
pre-screen. Send
Okay.
to us, and then we'll send you to Bathilda.
Tippy honestly has to pre-screen at this point because
I do.
my choices have just not been
Fair.
kosher. Yeah.
So applications.
To
Yeah.
Tallulah, she'll pre-screen.
Pre-screen, yeah.
No, I'll really deep dive.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to me.
West
you
Side.
do.
West Siders.
Bathilda will fuck you if you're out of town. That's fine. She travels for pussy, as we have found.
Apparently I do, yeah.
Yeah. She's
ones,
lesbian,
yeah.
hardcore.
Yeah.
She'll move you here.
Yeah, because I'm not moving again.
All right. Well, thank you, Bathilda.
Thank you. I had so much fun.
We smell you everywhere.
Smelling.